Kristin and this is the video for day number 148 of my Song a Day project. And the song that I'm doing is Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah, since you've been gone. You dedicated, you took the time. Wasn't long before I called you mine. Yeah, yeah, since you've been gone. And all you'd ever hear me say is how I pictured me with you. It's all you'd ever hear me say. But since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone, how can I put it? You put me on. I even fell for that stupid love song. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone, how come I'd never hear you say, I just wanna be with you? I guess you never felt that way. But since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone, you had your chance, you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind. Shut your mouth, I just can't take it. Again and again and again and again. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now again, you should know that I get what I want. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, since you've been gone. That was my rendition of Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. It was kind of a spastic one. For the first chorus I dropped down, which didn't sound great, but was probably a better decision. I tried to stick with the same octave on the second verse and realized how loud I was being and that I was probably waking people up, and yeah, sort of like half muffled it while straining. I don't know. I don't think it sounded very good. If it did, then wonderful. But and my ears are kind of clogged, so like that makes it difficult to sing right now to begin with. So I don't know. Yeah, it was a little spastic. If it's really bad, then I'll put up another version. I was practicing it before. It sounded good. It sounded really short then too. I guess maybe I cut out a chorus or two. Here you go. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. Thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, since you've been gone. There you go, there's a little extra part. I don't know, it felt like I read through that really fast, so I don't know. Anyway, and since it was particularly short, I should try to keep the banter particularly short so it doesn't like completely outweigh it, although it always does. But at least not as much so. Anyway, yeah, I was straining at points, and when I was practicing before, it sounded good. I don't know, it's like when the camera's on, the pressure's on, and I don't sound as good. Plus I'm in a really open area here, so the sound goes like bellowing through the house. But anyway, I'm surprised that I didn't do any Kelly Clarkson songs earlier. I did mention that I can't do Behind These Hazel Eyes because I have blue eyes, so it just feels wrong. And that's one of my favorite songs. This also is one of her best in my opinion. But I'm surprised I didn't get to any Kelly Clarkson songs till this point. And I wouldn't have even gotten to this at this point, except I happened upon it last week. I hadn't even been thinking about this song, I had MTV on in the morning last week, and apparently they do Throwback Thursdays now. And it started out really exciting with some late 90s stuff. They did Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle. They did Say My Name by Destiny's Child, which I always liked when my mom hates. And they did Miami by Will Smith, which I'd forgotten how much I like that song and how fun it is to dance to. And I've been like singing it around the house since then. I'm not doing that one for this. I'm not doing any full-out rap songs. But although you did hear my brief foray into hip-hop if you listen to one or two of my videos, like Real McCoy's Runaway and One Ace the Bass one maybe? Anyway, yeah, and then they had some newer stuff. They had this stupid Milkshake song that I hate so much. And they had Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone. And I remember the song in the video, and it's a catchy song, although the grammar is terrible. Since you've been gone. Anyway, but it's a good song. Hopefully I did not completely massacre it. I'll listen through, and if it's not good, then I'll add an extra rendition. But anyway, yeah, that's one of many good songs of hers. When she had that first song of hers out, that A Moment Like This, they overplayed it so much I could not stand it. I remember my senior year of high school, I actually did not get to go to the homecoming dance because I was going to a National Youth Conference that weekend, and I was on a long car ride from New Jersey to New Hampshire with some people from the State Teen Institute camp that I used to go to. And it was just on the radio so much. I was like, oh my gosh, a moment like this. Now I haven't heard it in years probably, except maybe on a commercial or something, I don't even know. But yeah, then she has some really good songs after that. That is a good song. It was just totally overplayed at the time. And she's had some really good songs since. There was a period of time when she had like 3 good ones on one album, I think. Then there's that one song that's escaped me right now, but it's kind of empowering. They used it on an episode of Suburgatory and something else maybe. But anyway, she has a lot of good songs, and I probably will do at least one other one as part of this project at some point. But for now, that is the first one that it took me till day 148 to get to. But anyway, so again, hopefully that did not sound completely spastic and terrible. I hope that it sounded good. Anyway, once again, that was my rendition of Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson for day 148 of my Song a Day project. As always, thanks for listening, and please check back often. I'm Kristin Starr, and in the background over here is Eddie. And my other kitties are all around, but apparently he appears sometimes here, even when I don't see him. I think he's in view right now. But anyway, so, the lovely Eddie, and again, I'm Kristin Starr. Thanks for listening, and check back often. Peace.